Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. Well, if you did just miss it, they are up and running already. He's onside! Bumps him off it and wins. Has a goal! There it is!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more. Mbappe!
Oh, there's a probing ball. Celtic looking to pass their way through. Batistuta charging forward, the ball at his feet. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, that's an excellent interception. Oh, the ball's gone astray. Soboslai. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. And the pass is intercepted. Little pass back.
Not a lot more he could do there.
Bellingham. And here's Batistuta. Ronaldinho promptly onto that, and that is that. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Thuram. They get a throw in. Oh, this looks sharp. Oh, what a pass! Now the finish! Rubenega! It's in! And they're at it again in double quick time! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. So that's 2 now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to...
And Batistuta! It's in, and that looks to me very much like an own goal.
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Listen, sometimes...
Tries a shot! He's got a goal! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten. Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
This has become one superb game of football.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up. Something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And that could set him on his way. Oh, that's a fine interception. Bellingham in the hunt and looking threatening. And it's Neymar. And here's Mbappe. Oh, pleasingly open affair so far. Goals wherever you look. Soboslai. Looking for options for movement. Now it's Soboslai. Great hit! Goal! Celtic! And the comeback is complete. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
Celtic get themselves into the lead.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. That's a sharp pass. Vieira. Bellingham. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Musiala.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Up towards the front line. And it's Ronaldinho. Now it's Batistuta. Here's a chance for a Celtic counter-attack. Ronaldinho. Oh, perfectly measured that. Rummenigge. He's wide and looking to get onto this. Ronaldinho. Rummenigge. Oh, that's neat. Bellingham. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And he's intervened well there. And he is slightly undercooked that one.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And there is the half-time whistle.
The own goal was symptomatic of their first half performance. They're not at it.
Quick reminder today, please have your entry tickets at hand as it's time to announce today's winning lottery numbers.
There's the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
He's had a shot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Musiala has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Vieira cuts out the pass. Looking for the run-up. Now it's Mbappe. Chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Mbappe actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner. Neymar goes short. And now they can spring out of defence. It's Ronaldinho. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Oh, nice touch. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Ronaldinho going face-to-face with his great rival. And here's Neymar. Oh, shooting chance! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Stood up well to him there. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Batistuta. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Ronaldinho.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing. And the finish! It's in! Pomp, panache and passion. This, a man full of it all.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Oh, this has been an immense contribution from one player. He's been just about unplayable. The irresistible force today.
Substitution on the field.
Number 11.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 19.
So all square and not for the first time.
15.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Number 9, Hullet. Number 23, Kagawa. Substitution.
Bellingham, he won't be happy with that one. Rummenigge. Bellingham. Now it's Kagawa. He could be in here. Hullet. Looking for the run.
There's the hit! He has done it! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, for me, this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in at the back a bit.
Rummenigge. Oh, he's been Kaká! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Oh, another save.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Kaká with the short one. That is good strength. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Rafinha, and he's managed to get... And the shot! And that could have brought them level.
Rafinha couldn't quite put that away, but there's plenty of positives in how they've responded.
And it's been taken short.
Rafinha! It's a goal! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up. Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
Substitution on the field. Number 14.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
On the field is
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Now it's Kagawa. Hullet purring through the gears. Goes down, but nothing given.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
And that interception was most necessary.
up he goes!
Back in once more. Still anyone's game, this. One moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
And he cuts out the supply. Alexander-Arnold making good progress on the right-hand side. And that's aimed into the middle. Defending of the desperate variety.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a...
Big chance! Oh, it's in! And that has raised the roof!
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
As if 3 weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian. Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Kaká. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Pull it. He's got the shot away! It's in! 2 up and threatening to pull clear.
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
Another one! This must be his personal high. 2 up and time is up. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What... So bring it on, fresh, fervent, fevered, how it always was and how it always will be. Feel it, this is where it starts. Whatever your ambitions, a good beginning is the perfect way to get things underway. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. The action has already started.
Well, Xabi Alonso is the standout. He'll be looking to set the tempo and dictate the play here, Peter.
He is so integral to this team, isn't he?
Yeah, he has the quarterback influence on a team so that as soon as he gets on the ball, everyone starts making runs. He's a master passer and a beautiful manipulator of the ball.
And it's Xabi Alonso. Moved on forwards. Now he's off and running. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Messi. Cristiano Ronaldo. It has been a rather gentle affair so far. No, that's been intercepted. And no, that is pretty much the end of that.
Oh, look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully, a football match will break out soon.
Vitinha. Cristiano Ronaldo.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Looking for the run.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Palmer. Cristiano Ronaldo. There's the hit! They've scored! How very smart. He just got it right.
Well, that defence is perplexed by the fact they've allowed him the space.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Ronaldo does really well to win the ball there. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal, but great hit!
And he hits the net! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, look, he moves and manufactures in unique fashion. This guy is sheer class.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
He's chosen to go back.
Well, he just didn't have any support.
Now it's Bernardo Silva. He's had a shot! Some resolute defending there. And it's Bernardo Silva. That's going to go a long way. Oh, super find. He is through here. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short.
Decent hit!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Bernardo Silva. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Heel looking to pass their way through into the final 5 minutes of the first half.
Shot a goal!
Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Cristiano Ronaldo deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
And now they can spring out of defence. Quality ball.
There will be 1 minute added time.
That's smartly reclaimed. And the half-time whistle goes. How would you review the first half?
Well, they had their opponents reeling in that half, Peter, and the break may influence a change somehow, but don't hold me to it.
It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals, and two between them at half-time.
Substitution on the field. Number 11. Bernardo
And the
Silva.
second half gets underway.
Number 7. Palmer.
That'll do under the
Number
circumstances.
15,
And he's on his
Cristiano
way!
Ronaldo.
Messi,
Number 17.
Figo,
Vitinha.
crosses
On the
blocked,
field.
and that's a corner.
Number 18. Figo. Number 6. Deco. Number 10. Kane. Number 22. Bellingham.
Heel are looking to go forward now. Pinches it off him. Cannavaro. Messi. Can he get it through? And this is Kane. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Bellingham. And it's Figo.
Now the finish!
And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Adams. And it's Deco. So 2-0 the scoreline early after half-time. Bellingham. Messi. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Figo. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Now it's Figo.
The attendance
This is the time you need that pace.
29,514.
Just about up to the hour now. Some really good ball movement. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Cannavaro. Adams. And it's Xavi Alonso. That's Figo. Deco. Bellingham. Now it's Messi. Did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Defending was strong and firm. Stood up well to him there.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Figo. Now it's Messi.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And it's Messi. Deftly out wide. Well, they could break here.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Figo. Pass is just off target. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Figo.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
And it's Messi. Bellingham! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Bellingham just got a little carried away with himself there. He knew he could have clinched it.
Messi receives it in a wide position.
Might want to be careful there.
Now, the ball's gone astray. So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, his stamina was called into
Substitution in
question
progress.
then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
That is lovely. Deco. And here's... It's Figo! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
And that should get the job done. What a throw in. Oh, this looks sharp. Well read, nice interception. Figo, and it's Deco. Lovely feet. Opts to play it back. Can he finish? Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Not too much to add on here, just a minute. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick. tried to come loose. Look at the space here. And we're done. What a satisfying performance. A performance at times of determination and occasionally magic. Simply, they had all the right answers. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
Please
Well,
turn
thanks
your
to Jim.
attention to the
We both
screen
wish
for
you a very good
information
evening.
provided by the local police.
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. The great team, the people's team, that is what Corinthians have come to be called over the years. And this, of course, is the ultimate sanctuary for those who only see black and white. We have already started here. It's Ronaldinho. And the shot! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. And we have our very first corner. Bigo goes short. Oh, that's nice. He's got the shot away! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
And now a sudden chance to counter. And smartly reclaimed. That has not gone well. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
I'd say Petr Cech. I'm trying to come up with a flaw in his game, and I can't. Dependable and strong in every aspect of a goalkeeper's job, and he breeds confidence for his defence.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. He's going for goal! Oh, just fizzes past the post.
Oh, and it's such a good effort, and maybe the target really should have been hit.
Chiellini kept his eye on it, and he's there. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, good ball. Beckham. Terrific header. Goal! Corinthians!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I guess.
Shapes to shoot! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Corner number 3 coming up. They've played it short. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Corinthians are looking to go forward now. He won't be happy with that one. Now then, the ball's come loose. Rummenigge. Mbappe. Brilliantly cut out. That's going to go a long way.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And that's a superb pass. Rummenigge! Now that is commitment to the cause. Corner number 4 coming up here. Figo plays it short. Corinthians have the chance to go the other way. Rijkaard. Chiellini. Mbappe. Passing nice and neat. Gerrard. And it's Gullit. Now it's Van Basten. Gullit. Now he's off and running. Now it's Figo. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Roberto Carlos did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Quality ball. He's in, surely! Can he get away here? Has a go!
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Gerrard. And the ball's at Van Basten! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
He's had a hit! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Well, played right into his path. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And that has been clubbed away. Rummenigge, Mbappe, great chance! It's there! They have hauled themselves right back into it!
Well, that's something that'll make the manager proud, because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller.
The invitation was clear and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of...
And that'll be the final action of the first half. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. A couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's 1 each. So we reach the halfway point.
Who wants half-time when you have a contest this good? I can only hope it picks up where it left off.
So both teams heading off for the break. An interesting game has brewed up here, hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but the score at half-time is 1-1. And we are back on the way. Rijkaard does really well to win the ball there. Vieira. Thuram. Well, we expected better, and so did he. And it's Figo. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Gerrard. Pullet. Great defending, strong and determined. Figo producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. He's away! Real chance here! Can he finish? They've done it! And the game is well and truly turned on its head! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, for me, this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in at the back a bit.
And he was alert to it. But it's Thuram. There's the hit! And he hits the net! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser. Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's...
Oh no, this does not look good! Vieira. Van Basten, and that could set him on his way. Pullet. Oh no, what has happened? He's gone for goal! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Beckham standing over it.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And now they can spring out of defence. Vieira. And it's Gerrard. Thuram hurtling down that right flank. Rummenigge.
Rummenigge, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Beckham, who's set up one goal so far, gets his pass away, and that's not going to reach. Vieira.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Nesta cuts it out. Thuram. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Rummenigge. Now it's Mbappe. Back into the middle. That is a brilliant interception.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared.
Chance! Oh, taken with style. Into the lead once more.
As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Substituição no time do Corinthians. Camisa
Both sides
9,
then taking this chance to
camisa
turn to their
11,
benches.
Camisa 10.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Camisa 7,
Oh, this is fully deserved for me because they've shown great heart and spirit. It's there to win from here, or dare I say, throw it away now.
Camisa 20, camisa 17, camisa
Now it's Barrow.
18, camisa
Corinthians
23.
looking to pass their way through.
Substituição.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Oh, played right into his path. Rijkaard. Ji-sung. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Veron. The final 5 minutes. And here's Haaland. The referee's awarded a free kick.
Class! Dying minutes, and we're all square again.
A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed.
Look, there's an awful lot that can go wrong from that range. How good was that?
All square again into the dying minutes.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now, the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another. You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late...
Real chance!
Danger averted for now. 4 added minutes on the board. And that is a little undercooked. Interesting ball. Tossed somewhat off target. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Hoisted upfield by the keeper. And that's that. Magic. What a magical football match. And genuine respect all round. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, neither side could get over the line.
Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. And it's Vieira. It'll pass back.
Well, to be honest, I think I would have done that too.
Lam is wide and looking to get onto this. So what can they make of this? That's a little off target. Roberto Carlos. Now it's Eto'o.
Well, when you say Brazilian fullback, there's only one man, isn't there?
There've been a couple, Jim, haven't there? But I guess you mean Roberto Carlos.
I do, and probably the first of the current crop of fullbacks who played as a withdrawn winger.
And he's had some wow moments along the way.
He excels.
Might be danger here. Big chance! It's in!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible. That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Italy finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And it's Roberto Carlos. And here's Eto'o. Pull it. And the shot's on. Now the finish! So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Bigo is in a really good position out wide.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
Maldini. Roberto Carlos. Italy applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but, of course, the returns can be terrific. Rummenigge. He's had a shot!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
And it's Hullet. Engages and forces him off the ball. Well, played right into his path. Now then, the ball's come loose. Neymar. Well, there's contact there one way or another. Oh, it's a penalty. So a big, big chance now from 12 yards. So this to extend their lead. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Well, he dipped into a world of focus then and dismissed any distraction.
So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Maldini gets across to intercept that. Rummenigge. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Bellingham. Thuram. And it's Neymar. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Lam. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's intervened well there. Pull it. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Vieira. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Figo. Vieira did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Bellingham. And here's Mbappe. To Thuram. Nesta, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough.
1 minute added time.
Now that's well seen too. Roberto Carlos. And the half-time whistle goes.
Well, it's hard to say whether a two-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
A half of massive entertainment and excitement.
And
a two-goal margin, yes,
today, please take
but
some
all
time out
things
to
still
give your
possible.
support to our Better Stadium Fund. Substitution in progress.
And the action is back underway. Araujo. That has been cut short. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Italy clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Nicely intercepted. It's a good spell of possession, this. Mbappe. And the ball's a good one here. Italy needed that. They really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Oh, smashing header! It's in! The second half sparked straight into life. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, I think they probably needed an early goal in this half just to give them the confidence and belief to push on and look for an equaliser.
Italy appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Thuram clears it away.
The attendance for this match was
Interception. His positioning was
29,950.
spot on. Well, Jim, it is abundantly clear that the tone of this game has changed markedly within the last few moments.
Well, it has, because the deficit has now been halved, Peter, and because of that, it seems to have developed into some sort of shock for them, and it's going to be very interesting to see how they can take it on from here.
Beckham.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Haaland looking to get on the end of this. Mbappe. And it's Neymar. Neymar charging forward, the ball at his feet.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Lam cuts out the pass. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Neymar, another pass, just keeps it ticking over. And he's on. Can he finish? And it's in! And with that goal comes comfort. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done.
Substitution on the field. Number 19.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
11, Neymar.
So the lead now is 2.
20,
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
Great chance!
Number 18.
Good first touch and almost as good a second.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Number 6, Mateus. Substitutions taking
Oh, Red,
place.
nice interception. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Rummenigge. Half an hour gone in the second half. Oh, it's just a little long. And he's managed to get rid. Mateus. Araujo gets over and intercepts. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Vieira. Well, that is one way to stop him. Oh, shooting chance! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And the lead is extended still further. Oh, that is tidy. It is a picture-book goal.
Yeah, but how about that coolness and confidence, Peter, to see where the keeper was and then produce a beautiful response.
So now the difference is 3.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Beckham takes control of it and he's on the move. Mateus.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Mateus. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. He's been picked out. Has a goal!
Maybe 3 minutes at a time.
Good spot, he's seen the run. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Bale. And the flag has stayed down. Chance! It's in! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now!
Well, his movement is all based on fine margins, and the timing of his run then was...
And there goes the final whistle. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout.